That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first started training together. You were a quick learner, and things came easy at first, but you quit when it got hard. I had to talk you into coming back, but you did come back. Over and over again. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
I didn't officially quit. I walked out and said I wasn't coming back. That day. But thanks.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
This is the one everyone's been waiting for. You up for it? there you are. Here's what I got for you this time.
here is your winner, David!
I got a hell of a live event match for you this time. What do you think? This live event match is gonna be epic. Wanna be a part?
Here is your winner, David!
Have I got a live event match for you?
Here is your winner, David!
This one's got your name written all over it. Are you ready? I've got just the thing to keep...
Ah, the hero of the moment. It's about damn time.
Not quite the warm and fuzzy greeting I was expecting for someone who just signed here. What's going on?
After you and your partner struck the first blow against Mutiny by taking the Unity titles from them, I was hoping for more of the same here on SmackDown.
And that's what you're gonna get. We were all on the same page. What's with the attitude?
You haven't heard? We've lost the WWE Championship.
Somebody beat Cody? Oh, we must have been so focused on Becky and Seth that I missed that.
He didn't lose the title in a match. Mutiny stole it. Io Sky made off with one of our most prestigious championships in the midst of their most vicious attack yet.
If I'd have been there, I'd have stopped them.
Well, you weren't. And to make matters worse, Triple H is saying his hands are tied. So I've got a board who won't act, Cody in the hospital, a locker room in disarray, and no idea how we're gonna get the undisputed WWE title back.
I'll go take it from them. Mutiny is trying to wreck WWE's legacy one piece at a time. I'm not gonna let them get away with that.
You can't just waltz into the Performance Center and look for it. I have it on good authority that Io has taken the championship to Japan. So are you ready to fly halfway around the world on what could be a wild goose chase?
Hell yeah. Nothing like a 16-hour flight to enjoy some quiet time before I...
Okay, good luck. We'll be...
weren't you on SmackDown, like, last night?
Glad you're a fan, Paragon.
Well, I was mostly watching to see my favorite superstar, LA Knight. I love that guy. Just something about him reminds me of myself. But anyway, I'm guessing you're here in hot pursuit of a missing championship?
Could be. You have some intel?
Maybe. Can you get me LA Knight's autograph?
Sure.
Okay, great. Well, Io Sky showed up here last night with that title, and she wiped me out.
She beat you?
Like a drum. But then that wrestler Chosen from PWJ rolled up and put a whooping on the both of us.
Wait, Chosen beat up you and Io Sky?
What, beat us up? Hell no. He cleaned us out in a card game. Dude even took the WWE belt off of Io on the river.
Wait, now you were on a river?
It's a poker term. That's not important. Chosen won the belt, and then he and La Congrejita Loca went off to celebrate.
La Congrejita Loca from Lucha Magica? How did she get involved in this?
Locker room romances are a weird thing. If you want to get the story from the horse's mouth, Chosen is out in the arena parading around with the belt like he beat it.
I'm going to go. Find yourself.
You got LA Knight?
Chosen, I kicked your ass once, and unless you give me that stolen belt, I'll do it again.
I don't have your belt.
Paragon said you won it off Io in a card game.
I did.
But then, what?
Then, the fire of my heart. The sun I orbit around. The one
You gave her the undisputed WWE Championship as a memento?
Yes. Now I have neither my title.
You are ridiculous. It's obvious she didn't take the title to Mexico to remember you. She took it to...
It was...
I guess I'm headed to Mexico. I really hope Aldous reimburses me for.
Please tell her. Chosen.
No. You can keep your so-called undisputed title. I knew it the second I held it. That is a bootleg replica belt.
Of course it is. Io didn't tell you. She took the real belt with her. I didn't see any harm in using the fake one I took from that egomaniac. He is cute, though. And obsessed with me. Maybe Chosen's
I don't give a damn. Look, where did Io take the real WWE champion?
WWE archive.
The WWE archives.
You are Mutiny, see?
See, I'm mutiny through and through. Just
Then you know Mutiny's taking the belt there to destroy it with everything else at the archives.
everything?
When your friends erase the history of WWE forever, it will be...
I think I'll be there right on time. Come on! Yeah! Get some!
It looks like this superstar brought back a souvenir from the WWE archives.
The last time these two got their hands on each other, they almost tore the WWE archives down around them.
And the reaction to this superstar drop. Not going to be any question about who's champ after this. Io Sky came this close to effectively erasing the history of WWE before the superstar stopped her. Tonight she'll attempt to finish the job by taking back the stolen WWE Championship.
It's not enough for Mutiny to throw the entire company into a civil war. Now they're actively trying to destroy our legacy.
That's why we need superstars like this, who give a damn about what made this business what it is today.
The second roll.
Io's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
It does look like Sky is struggling right now.
And a stomp to the gut.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Return fire from Io.
Momentum isn't completely...
Kick right to the knee. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up.
Look at this.
Yes, La Maestra. Shoulders down. She gets a quick kick out there. Still in it. Oh, that got turned around on Sky.
Jarring impact.
She's all out of sorts here. Unable to defend herself.
Yeah, she's really being frustrated.
Right to the leg.
The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
Boom. And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Incoming! Holy brutal miscalculation.
Propped up in the corner.
Arnold sidekick. Double axe handle connects. Io can't seem to gain the upper hand here.
Io trying to withstand this surge. Man, knee strike. Connecting with the moonsault. Oh, going right into the pin.
And the pin is broken by the champion.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. And a stop to the gut, too. Rear European uppercut. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Kick out. The champion stays alive.
What a display of stamina. The champ showing their truly.
Io looking for a submission face first. Koji punch applied. This is the worst spot she can be in.
Has to think of something fast or she'll be forced to tap. She is trying to break out of this. Ooh, an elbow does the job. Ooh.
Just a blitz of offense on Io here.
Io has to start volleying back somehow.
Arnold sidekick.
Downward spiral.
See ya.
Cover for the championship. New champ. A new era begins.
And with that victory, the
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. You told me so. Any doubts I harbored about you and your partner have been assuaged.
I feel like that was 2 buffet helpings at least. It did turn out to be a while.
But you caught the goose and saved the legacy of this championship. Not to speak of the entire...
It's about time Mutiny got a taste of their own medicine.
I suppose my only small bone to pick is your theft of Stone Cold Steve Austin's truck for your entrance tonight.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it. And I don't regret it either, because that entrance,
I suppose the only thing I can say is... oh, hell yeah!
I am pretty sure this is the worst jet lag I've ever had.
That's because you've been around the world in 80 hours.
Seriously, that was a globe-trotting adventure. It's wild that after all that, you won the title back on SmackDown.
I like hearing that. You won the title. I should definitely be listed in the undisputed WWE Championship lineage.
You're every bit as legitimate as Cody.
Hey, we're all on the same team now.
I know. Old rivalries are set aside while we all stand together against our common enemy.
So inspiring. We should hum a patriotic song while you talk.
We're not close enough for you to give me crap, kiddo. Besides, I am pretty damn inspirational.
The voice of the...
That is my line, and you cannot afford the royalties.
You'd be surprised.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey out of their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
And there's the tag. Dropping the elbow. Ooh, damage starting to affect the challenger.
He's still relatively fresh, but it wouldn't hurt him to tag out sooner than later.
Turns it around.
Punk avoids that one.
Beautiful. Neck breaker. Picture perfect. And Punk gets countered there.
Lexus just adding salt to the wound right now.
Piercing chop. Look at this. Oh, nice.
Vicious right forearm. Oh, Nelly. Brutal Mongolian chop. Brutal impact into the corner.
What a counter by Lexus.
Getting out of harm's way.
Driver spiked him, and that looked like a terrible landing. That might have caused some serious issues. We'll have to see what happens. He gets the tag.
Oh, man, thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
Bailey sent flying.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
What now? Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is! Superplex!
This could be the tide turner the champion was looking for.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Uh-oh, hazardous part of town here on the apron. Drops on the apron. The apron can do some serious damage. It might be worse than being hit with a steel chair.
Oh, my God. Bayley not quite taking charge of the situation right now, despite her game plan.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag. We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn. Wait, what? Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
2, 3. It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the Mutiny locker room. Yeah, that was me. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flyer miles. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh, yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
Punk's just wrong. I mean, the only thing I could see Big E being the architect of is a stack of pancakes. But was it the insult to WWE or just the bruised ego that got you triggered?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I sure wouldn't mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to burn Mutiny down at Survivor Series.
Perfect. I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee. Where's my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This isn't gonna turn out well for you.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
It's not about clinging to the past. It's about setting things right. Mutiny might be trying to rewrite history, but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting stronger every day.
Stronger? No. Bigger? Yes. Mutiny's bloated. But I'm not worried about the extra bulk you've added. It's the quality that counts, and Mutiny is sorely lacking.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to let you take on our current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and improved versus the old and removed.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small. I think big. Me against Trick. Both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Fine, but you just made a huge mistake.
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because now I will climb that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
It's a homecoming for NXT original Seth Rollins. And we're underway in a ladder match for 2 belts and a control over the history of NXT.
Seth needs to prove that you can't just rewrite the record books without a fight. Trick Williams might be Punk's vision for NXT, but Rollins is poised to show that he is not easily forgotten.
It's a clash of eras, Corey. Past versus present to shape the future.
Tonight could redefine NXT's trajectory.
Man, what timing on that counter. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Back into the ring now.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch.
The Revolution knee finds the mark.
Got him where he wants him. Up and Seth Rollins. A frenzy of attacks from Seth Rollins.
And Williams needs to reassess his strategy. what a killer instinct looks like.
It's always great to be back in NXT.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
NXT has been such a pivotal point for many superstars in WWE. The champ is down, and Seth's got a clear opportunity.
He's gonna do it. He's climbing the ladder.
It's CM Punk. Where the hell did he come from?
Here we go. And he's got handcuffs.
Punk wasn't content to just stand by and watch.
To borrow a phrase, business just picked up.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, the architect is handcuffed to that ladder. He has no chance to win this match now.
Punk had a plan for this match all along.
This is hard to watch. If Seth came down here to Mutiny's home base looking for a fair fight, he's a fool.
A fool who can only look on helplessly as Trick Williams is about to walk away with Seth Rollins' original NXT championship.
I can't believe this.
And there it is. Trick Williams has grabbed the belts in a match where Rollins was outnumbered.
This isn't a victory to be proud of.
The record books won't show how, only who. And tonight, it was all NXT champion Trick Williams.
This is a sad night for the history of NXT.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you, walking back in here to Raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
It's not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man. It's tough watching...
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
Right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it? Maybe you need a new strategy.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the megastar's willing to have you.
Yes.
All right, good. And don't you...
I mean, yes.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
Seth Rollins is surely still stinging from that loss against Trick Williams.
Absolutely, Michael. Seth's not one to forget a betrayal. And being handcuffed to that ladder, I'm sure he's looking to dish out some payback, title on the line, or not.
We'll see if LA Knight can help him do just that. I've heard he's equally fired up about Mutiny's antics.
Oh, attacked in the midsection.
its mark. Ouch. And the Blackheart got tested there. Yeah, Rollins looked sharp there. Physically, mentally, and fashionably. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Sound the alarm. Air crash.
Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Big reversal by Rollins. Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, not a powerbomb into the apron. Running leg drop. Uh-oh. Oh, he flips that around. Right up the apron. Oh, no. And scattered. Now can capitalize. Down in the basement with a drop kick. Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. Being set up in the corner for something. Ciampa gets countered there. Hooking him up. Face buster. Relentless continued assault from Rhodes.
Ciampa needs to rely on his intensity here.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot. Top turnbuckle, and there's the pin.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Well, they're closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Targets the gut to end the offense. Serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Seth Rollins hooking his opponent.
And a small package driver. Hooks it up. Oh, fucking arrow.
Incredible.
Hooking him up. Face first, driven down. Got them off their feet here. Oh, God, face first. Gargano is finding himself at a disadvantage.
Yeah, Seth is really grinding the opposition down.
Rollins' master plan got stopped in its tracks by that attack.
A tenacious Johnny looking as determined as ever. Step aside, creating damage.
What a counter by Gargano.
Gargano isn't taking this lying down anymore.
Gargano trying to bring the fight back in this one. And that shot just busted him open. Blood flowing now. Can he do it here? Keeps his team in this one.
Rollins got out of the way.
Jumping knee strike. Lights out. Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Stop. That could ground Gargano for good. And Seth, this one's for the match.
And they score the win. What a tag match.
Here are your winners, the team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed him up, spit him out, flushed him down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story. But...
At reforming the Shield?
Don't you mean?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando. March right in, Shield style, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah! Wait a minute.
You were talking to the architect. You don't think I already have someone in?
We'll have to see if CM Punk has any more tricks up his sleeve in this high-stakes match.
Or if he's even daring enough to try them now that Seth has brought back the Shield. It's a whole different ballgame when those tactical vests come out.
Exactly, Corey. Seth's reformed something from the past to reclaim something from the past. Hopefully reshaping Mutiny's hold on WWE's future.
And Rollins capitalizes.
Got it cinched in. This could be it. There's a small package driver. Delivers the leg drop.
Oh, my goodness. There's the knee right to the face. Oh, man. Ooh, one step ahead there.
For the springboard and miss.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here. Here we go. You gotta be kidding me.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Things didn't look pretty for Owens taking that shot.
And Rollins is wearing a self-satisfied smirk after landing that. Gets put into the barricade.
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here. 8.
High-risk plans from Rollins.
Up high. Diving crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind.
Top of the foot. Boom! Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Small package driver.
Oh, man.
Kick to the back. Ooh! Uh-oh. Oh, that didn't go as Seth designed. DDT plants them. He makes the tag here. Tag made.
Bam! Belly to back suplex coming.
Talk about cocky, gloating after placing the knee on the back of the neck.
LA Knight. Crash neckbreaker. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Uncorked a big punch. Oh, and a kick.
Right to the shocking inside cradle. Small packages could be it.
No, a kick out.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Turns it around.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows and a stomp to the gut. Trick taking a step back and measuring his opponent.
Seth retaliates.
And Seth taking some time to, well, who knows what his thought process is at this point.
Turn it around with a reversal. And he tosses him back in now. Ooh! Brutal knee strike. Oh! Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Seth rolls through.
Oh, super kick instead.
Running leg drop. His body has to be racked with pain.
And making a tag has to seem like a good idea. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
My goodness, did you hear that, John?
Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
Then it's a, here it is.
This is the pin. Shoulders down. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Still no end in sight here.
Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
Pulls the ripcord. Cord knee. And Trick's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Rollins looking for it. Trick got caught with all of it.
Breaks the pin and keeps this one going. Being placed in the corner here.
Getting lifted to the top rope. This is risky. This is dangerous. For the top.
Good technique reversing Rollins. He's able to counter that. The Kingslayer is dominating.
A messianic display of offense from Rollins.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. This is locked in deep.
Look at the agony. We could be nearing the end.
Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Setting them up. Arm is trapped.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing he needed.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Rollins.
Looking to go by Rollins. Down with the stop.
We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Takedown. Putting in the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up? He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Rollins with an homage to the game.
He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
Got it. What a tag match we just saw.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knights, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
A huge win and an even bigger reminder to all of Mutiny why the Shield was such a dominant force.
Some of the faces may have changed, but the results have not. This new Shield is just as formidable, and Mutiny is left wondering what just happened.